What is your opinion on store-bought beef? Factory beef, otherwise known as Cafo beef. Cafo beef refers to beef raised in concentrated animal feeding operations. Large-scale, industrial-style livestock farms. Animals are raised in high-density confinement, often indoors. Fed a diet of grains rather than grazing. My carnivore roots are icked right now. So my opinion on this is very Jekyll and Hyde. I'll let you know what both of them are. On one hand, I have seen many people completely transform their lives with just grocery store meat. This is all just my opinion, but I think that meat is still one of the cleanest things that you can eat, even if you're eating Cafo beef from the grocery store. Many people argue that. Many people argue with anything I say. I think especially ruminant animals like cows that have multiple stomachs, that's a lot of filtration no matter what they're being fed. I think that if you're the average American and you're suffering with some sort of terrible health problem in the same way that I was, at grocery store beef being the only affordable option is kind of the only gateway to health for many Americans. I think if you're interested in a meat-based journey, you don't have the money for these fancy butchers and stuff like that, carnivore this way, get your mind right, get your physical health together, and then worry about the switch to something more ethical, better for farmers, better for the world later. That's my opinion. Now, I would love for someone like RFK to intervene with these meat companies and force all of them to put the country of origin on all of our packaging, because there's a lot of things like ground beef and stuff like that. They're like putting beef from multiple different countries, and that is not cool. I think it needs to be more regulated. I think that the conditions of Cafo beef, along with other factory farming, are despicable. When I do have the money, I will always buy from a farm. Even today, when I don't have the money, I try to buy from a farm whenever I can. Cafo beef is all going to be fed things like GMO corn, just super fatty. It's going to make the meat higher in linoleic acid. It's going to make it a little tiny bit more inflammatory. I think that if you are financially capable of doing this, you have the resources to do so, absolutely buy from a local farm. That is extremely important, in my opinion. However, Jekyll and Hyde here, hear me out. You can't contribute anything good to this world if you are so unhealthy that your brain isn't functioning properly, your body isn't functioning properly, you're so mentally ill that you can't even make a single phone call, aka me, before carnivore. So, in my opinion, start with yourself. If all you can afford is grocery store meat, start your healing journey. And hopefully, somewhere down the line, you'll start killing it because you'll feel so much better. Your productivity goes up, your body feels great, your mind and body are right. Then you can worry about where you source your beef and advocate for people like RFK to help us change towards these horrific conditions, forcing meat packaging to say where the origin is, potentially even forcing them to do like a one place origin. That seems a lot healthier. Also, we need more than like one single giant company owning all of our meat packing companies. I think is owned by BlackRock. And then all of our pork is owned by China, which is weird and fucked up. Make it different. Anyway, that's just my opinion or whatever. Hope this helps.